Oh,
No, you're eating.
I can't make the fart over this oatcake.
Stop eating.
I'll just let them sit there.
Mr. Goboto, he forgot his oatcakes, and now he's back 2 days
Hold
later.
on. Was this? I didn't check the seal on these.
Oh, they're already open.
Has he had these rolled in up his ears?
I could imagine.
They do have a Bovril taste.
That adds to it.
Mm.
So he's finally come in today. What's today? Thursday. Is it?
No, we shouldn't have told them. We should have told them this is Friday.
Why?
Fuck, just lie to them.
Just lie. Just everything's a lie. Well, because you're away for the weekend. But
I'm away
at
a beer event.
It's
It's an experience.
But what do you experience?
It's brewing.
You don't drink.
No, I don't drink.
You can watch though.
No, actually, I will drink.
You'll have a drink. You won't go
I'll
daft.
have a beer.
You won't go daft though. You've got to be sensible
I've
these
not
days.
had a drink in 16 months.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Not as much as a sip.
Just, well, stay that way.
No,
Don't
because it's
drink.
boring.
Are you having one?
We'll see. We have to make like a family beer, and we have to design the label and
Oh,
get
that
it for
sounds
a
nice.
palette. With me and my brother and my father, we'll all be there.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm led to believe
Uh-huh.
there's going to be women dressed as like Bavarian beer wenches.
Oh, I thought you were
dishing
saying
out
Nazis. No.
suits. No. You know those tops they wear? The Fraulein.
the flounciness.
Mm.
Yes. Cleavage.
I'm hoping that's going to happen. Knowing my luck, it won't.
Hold
It'll
on.
just be some
Hold
guy.
on. I'll
oh,
close
God.
the door because you didn't.
It'll just be some dude with a beard and like
be.
circular specs, John Lennon specs, and wearing tweed and going on about beer because I don't really care about the process. It's the end you want.
The end result, yeah.
Because like sex, you're not interested in the sex bit. It's just the ejaculation at the end.
No, it's the Xbox. That's the only reason I'm into it.
If you had a button in the middle of your chest
Yeah.
and you just pushed it and you just ejaculated, like, save a lot of time.
It would.
Like frogs have got a better idea. They just jizz all over eggs.
Just go all over the place.
I've tried to jizz over eggs in like Tesco's and I got in a wee bit of trouble.
Anyway, I want to follow up from our last show, which was, now it's been pointed out
You
that
were
some people
you had
thinking,
a bit of a sugar high.
I
There's
hadn't
something
eaten.
going on.
I hadn't eaten. No, I'm going through a change.
Mm.
This is what this show's about. I'm going through a fucking
The menopause.
change. Well, it could be. People say evolution. Look what I've called it.
Oh, nice.
Was that your phone?
I don't think so.
My phone's not here.
It must be my phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I call this an Evosolution.
Fuck's sake.
I am, like, from our last show, to anyone who didn't hear it,
Mm-hmm.
I had an email, a message,
Mm-hmm.
and it got me thinking. And I've give up all affiliations
dangerous.
with everything. And I'm going on a new route. So, now, I don't want to hear any more about midlife crisis or an emotional and mental breakdown. I've had enough of that from
I've
my
told
family.
you, it's not a midlife crisis. You're not in the middle
Oh,
of
I'm
your
way
life.
past that now.
You're-
Yeah.
That's 10 years past.
My dad
Mm-hmm.
got to 58.
Fuck.
That's only a few years away from me. It's only a few years. So,
But to be honest with you, he was a hard-working guy. You're
Oh,
just
no,
a
I'm
lazy
not. I've got
bastard,
very
so
soft
you'll last a wee
hands.
bit longer.
wrinkly but soft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, again, my girlfriend says, you're going through something. And I went, no, I'm not. I'm improving. And she brought up and was watching the fall and rise of Reginald Pern. She thinks this is what I'm going through right now. Because she said, you said namaste twice this week. And I've been saying it in my personal life as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a fantastic programme. If no one, especially international, I love it.
Leonard Rossiter was a bit of a pedophile.
No, he wasn't.
Sadly, yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is everyone just... Is that the only reason? Is that why we're not in TV? Because we've not diddled kids?
That's how you get the contract.
Diddling kids. You know what? That's like the whole politics thing,
Say
isn't it?
yeah,
They get
well,
you.
Right, Jimmy. We're going to offer you a contract, and he's like that. I'm on £1 million a season, but you diddle kids, we'll give you 500,000.
Oh, that's it.
That's how it works. It's leverage.
That's it. The banks, they want all the restrictions taken off them, and the politicians go, no, that's ridiculous. And they go, can we remind you of this? And they open a book, they close it again, they go, okay, you get what you want.
This doesn't belong somewhere, does it?
Let's
just
see.
sit in
No,
there.
that's okay, that's okay.
There's a theory
Mm-hmm.
that all politicians that attain high office,
Yes,
they need to have something in the closet.
that's right.
The powers that be want to have some leverage on them. They won't let a clean skin through because they
They
can't
can't do
manipulate them.
anything. Well, this
The
was
deal
the whole,
is, we've got footage of you fucking the
this
horse.
was the boys' home
Yeah,
thing, wasn't
yeah.
it? It was a big scam.
It was a scam.
Terrible.
MI5 were using
Terrible.
it. Yeah.
Because before it used to be like infidelity was
Yeah.
enough. That wasn't that.
Oh, infidelity.
You have to get the
Boris
extremes.
Johnson was fucking about 5 women at a stacking them up.
Doesn't mean anything.
He was just sticking his cock out number 10's door
But
and
one
women were
kid
coming
diddling.
along. Aye.
That's it.
Well,
They've got you.
No, slightly different America. Didn't mind the kiddie diddling as much.
Why? What's going on?
Fuck it. There's a lot of people.
Oh, there's a lot of them where they're saying, "Oh, well,
Jackson,
you know, yeah.
fucking, what's his name? R. Kelly. God, he would still sell out a concert.
Do you have your pad? Anyway,
Illiterate, can't read. That's half his
I,
problems.
look at this.
I know.
Look what I've done. But what I've done is
Uh-huh.
to prove to the people in my life that I'm not having a breakdown.
Mhm.
I thought I'd do a midlife crisis emotional breakdown test.
You should get an earring like Harrison Ford.
No, my ears stick out enough. I don't want to attract more
No, but I'm
attention.
not speaking about a little stud. I'm speaking about something. Get a big Pat Butcher.
Oh, huge.
What about, picture this,
Mhm.
from the ear to the nose, a chain. Like just get a plug changed.
Oh, right.
Just go a
Well,
bit-
my girlfriend, she took her gauges out
Ah,
and they've been shrinking.
I noticed.
and
They're
they
like
go
little
back.
puckers, like little
Like
pigeon puckers.
like wee arseholes. Wee
Tiny
cats.
wee puckers.
Wee
They'll
bum
never
holes.
go back.
They'll never go. Yeah.
You
she
could
just-
get your wee pecker in there, though.
She found a jeweller she liked, so she
Uh-huh.
wanted old-fashioned earrings. Because
Uh-huh.
what she used to do
Uh-huh.
is in these big holes in her ears, she would
Had
put
a
earrings
canary.
through them.
Should have a canary.
She could.
Mm-hmm.
They were big. Now, this is a test,
Uh-huh.
and it's to look out in your life to see if people are doing these things, because it's the sign of something going
Growth.
amiss.
Growth. Are you speaking about
Well,
growth?
I'm talking growth. I'm talking Evosolution,
Okay.
right? And other people call it a breakdown.
Uh-huh.
It's only a breakdown if you go introverted and you start becoming morose, or even worse, maybe suffer from depression. But on the outside, you know, it could be a time of reflection, the next stage in your life.
If I was you, I would have no reflections in your house. Just
I don't
break
think
all those mirrors.
back.
Smash all those mirrors.
That's a good point. Did I tell you I've got a long mirror in my bathroom, and when I get
Smash
out of the bath, I always turn it, but sometimes you forget. And do you know the little guys out of Men in Black?
Uh-huh.
And they're also that weird.
No, I
That's
think
me.
you look more like the ego people in Beastmaster.
I look worse than they look. Like they work out.
They've
I
got
look.
purpose.
I look
They
terrible.
are quite muscly up with the wings. Yeah, you're right.
I have ribs on my arms. It's awful. Right.
If Evelyn Glennie got near you, she'd have a field day.
Yeah,
Dame Evelyn Glennie.
I get that joke. I remember I had software. Now was it called
You-
Bars
So
and
I've heard.
Pipes?
So,
Bars and Pipes for the Amiga or Atari ST.
Uh-huh.
I can't even remember what computer I had. Something like that. A lot of our listeners will just be going, "Oh, it was
yeah,
Amiga,"
fuck those people.
and it was Evelyn Glennie's audio recording stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I always just thought,
She's
did
deaf.
they just get her name on it
Just can't
because
hear
she's
anything.
deaf?
Just vibration.
Just vibrations, but is it the same when you're programming it? I don't know.
Okay.
So here's where tests. Look, there's numbers.
Okay.
I've got, well, there's kind of two tests. Right.
Okay.
1,
Mm-hmm.
you feel the need for a holiday.
No.
You want a new holiday.
I
No,
don't.
neither. It's.
Okay.
I've got no time,
Right.
but I would.
Okay.
I'd love to go. Now we've been talking about Germany. I want to go to Germany.
Okay.
Right. Okay. This is where I start to get a little concerned.
Mhm.
Number 2, have you been looking at new gadgets, or
Oh,
do you
you're
got?
always
Oh,
looking
I
at them.
know. I want them all. I've got a neck phone holder now.
I've seen it.
I love gadgets.
Get the mouth organ.
I have great music equipment, and all I do is look at music equipment.
You
I
could-
want it all.
You could have a mouth off against the
I beg your
Fast
pardon?
Eddie.
Oh,
He's got no teeth.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh,
He
jeez.
could swallow that harmonica sideways now. I've seen it. It's just-
Oh.
The thing is, right, I've said this before. He used to be excellent. He was taught
admit-
properly to play. He was a proper blues harp player, and it was really nice. And then the mind
methylated
went, and now
spirits,
it's just bah, bah, and screaming.
He's got 12 kids.
I don't understand that.
Have you seen Dundee women?
That's a good point. Jesus.
There's some closes in Dundee. If you just walked along there, you get
You
pregnant.
get pregnant, yeah.
Just swimming
Oh.
with it. I was hearing a horrible thing. You and I don't have dogs.
No.
I'm never having a dog.
Why?
There's a guy on from the Woodland Trust,
Right.
and he says dogs are fucking up our whole country.
What?
Well, people have got so many. You know how people used to have a dog?
Yeah.
Now it's a whole different thing with dogs. They have 12 dogs.
I've noticed this.
Those dogs
Yeah.
go out into the countryside,
Mhm.
they shit.
Mm-hmm.
They run about stuff, they destroy stuff, they scare all the wildlife,
Okay.
they destroy all the habitat, but the
Mhm.
shitting's interesting. A, it brings extra nutrients to the ground,
Okay.
so all these little specialist flowers are all dying off and we're just getting grass. And B, they've all been wormed, they've all had worming tablets, so it kills all the insects. So dung beetles
Oh
go
my
for
goodness.
a dog toley, try and eat it and they die. And the ones that don't die become infertile.
So it's not us to blame for the environment, it's dogs.
And the other thing they say is,
I knew it.
they used to give dogs, back in the day when a dog was just a fucking dog and not a human being,
Yeah.
they just used to give them cheap food. And that was fine.
Right.
Now they give them high protein specialist meat.
Oh.
And it says it's so destructive.
This
so
is
see
really
all these- yeah.
interesting.
It's like if you tell somebody, you used to, if you saw a baby in a pram and say, fucking hell, your baby's an ugly bastard,
I used to say it all the
folk
time.
would take offence.
Yeah, they get.
If you say to somebody, that's a funny looking dog, they'll smack you.
There's someone in this building
Uh-huh.
who I actually get on with, and they
Yeah.
came in with their puppy, and I said, "What's wrong with your cat?" There was no humour in it.
No. Because it's a person now.
There was no humour. Now I think that's a good joke. What's
Fuck.
wrong with your cat? And they didn't speak to me for probably 6 months, and then slowly started
Aye.
speaking again. It was a joke.
It's weird.
It's a
But
silliness.
it's like the kids at school dogs. Never mind, sorry. So,
No, that's very interesting.
and then
'cause
what do
I
they do with the dog shit? People put it in a plastic bag. They
hang it
take-
on a tree.
We'll hang it to. But even the ones that are responsible
Yeah.
and put it in the dog poop thing,
Mhm.
that gets incinerated, and all the plastic from the bags goes up into that. Well,
This is a disaster.
well, just fucking.
I knew it wasn't humans, it was fucking dogs, and I bet budgies. Have you ever seen a budgie or a group of them? Shifty looking fucks. They never look you straight in the eye, they're always like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't trust a budgie.
I was once
Those
assaulted.
blue ones.
I was once assaulted by a flock of thingamajigs, parrots in Barcelona. It was boiling hot. And
Mugged you?
Mugged me, kind of.
I've seen
I
them
thought
get
to myself,
aggressive.
it's too hot. I'm going to go under this tree, get some respite from the hot. Got hit in the head with a stick.
Yeah,
I was,
they
what
throw
the fuck?
stuff at you.
And there was a big flock of like parrots going, fuck you. And, well, they didn't say fuck you, they're
Yeah.
Spanish. And they were throwing like sticks and seeds at me. Fuckers.
There's parrots fly around here.
Oh, there is, yeah.
And there's a plumber goes around with his parrot. Have you seen him in his van?
There's a guy in the ferry goes about with an owl. A barn owl on his shoulder.
The guy still walks his chicken through the town
Oh,
on a
fuck.
lead. He's there every day with his
Have you
fucking
seen
chicken.
that bit on YouTube and somebody stops at traffic lights and a motorcycle comes up? The guy's sitting there, and on his back's this little terrier dog
Right.
with a leather jacket on. But it's looking away, but when it looks through, it's got a wee hat on it. And motorcycle goggles.
But
That's what people think that's cute.
it's
That's
not.
weird
It's
as
not.
fuck.
It can be good. Dog won't like it. But here's right. Why in Dundee?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
There are dogs,
Uh-huh.
but there's not a lot of dogs now. Cats.
Oh, there's no
right?
loose dogs.
There's
like there
no
used
loose
to be.
dogs.
No.
But we have pets here that are completely bizarre.
Yeah.
Every third window in Douglas has a fucking some
Bearded
sort
dragon.
of lizard. Yeah.
It's because the minky, gadgy bastards, they used to have fucking Staffordshire Bull Terriers.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's scared of Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Well, saying that, a woman down in Liverpool was eaten by two of them just the other day.
They're all inbred. They
Your
get
own
them
dogs.
wound up. But
Imagine.
a proper one is just
Yeah.
a softie. They're
Proper
lovely.
dog,
Yeah.
well. So that wasn't exotic enough. So then they got the Huskies.
Oh God. Yeah.
Stupidest pet ever, a Husky.
Why would you have them here?
But that didn't really cut the mustard, so they've all gone down the snake route.
Oh my
Fucking ridiculous.
Lizards and snakes.
Midlife crises.
Right.
Who buys a snake on their 40th birthday? I bet you a lot of people.
Oh, in Dundee, that's all you
Susie
get.
would need a boa
You can hear the
constrictor.
at night from the amount of snakes.
If you trained a boa constrictor properly, it could give you a right good jokey wank. Just
4.
its wee tail, just giving you.
Oh
that.
no, 3.
Well,
Just no, I'm not even listening to
Okay.
this. A sports car,
well, I can't drive. That's not happening.
and I have a 1 litre Fanny Magnet.
Your thing is mental.
It's
Oh,
tiny.
yes. it
I've
is.
got the second smallest car in the country.
What so is it a Trabant? They used to do with?
Yeah, Travi. designer clothes. Have you seen
It's
my
not
new
that.
shoes?
No, they're terrible.
My new
I
high
thought-
techs.
I thought they were the shoes they were handing out to littles. I thought that was a little shoe.
That was a working shoe. No,
I
that's
know you
that's
get an Aldi aftershave.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I bet it smells of.
So okay. So
Well-
so far you've got
Wait,
no
wait.
no nothing.
Wait.
Not,
Nothing yet.
nothing yet.
A motorbike.
No.
I got a mountain bike.
Okay.
Uh,
It's not the same.
I didn't want a motorbike. I stopped riding 22 years ago because I was at college and a guy came in with he got a Bandit and he went, just have a shot. And I was tearing up the motorway behind it and it's not fast enough and I was doing 100. And I don't drive like that.
No.
I am a granny driver, but on a mountain bike or a motorbike, I don't feel it. And I thought, I'm going to kill myself with it. I'm not
Yeah.
riding again.
It
I
does
have no
kill it.
fun. I have no fun on it.
Born to be mild.
But that's, yeah,
The road warrior.
exactly. Tickets to a concert.
No, who the fuck you want? Who would anybody want to go and fucking see?
I hate going out. Julia,
Uh-huh.
Russian wife,
Uh-huh.
who demanded a hug off of me. And you know what she said to me? Time for an awkward hug. Because she says, you just can't do it. You're just awkward.
Uh-huh.
And I went, well, I just don't want to hug you.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, she left
Uh-huh.
to go to Poland for a gig.
Who?
I don't know. She's going to Warsaw to a fucking gig.
Bets like Europe.
Oh, it'll be something terrible.
The Scorpions.
I bet our music taste is just awful.
White Snake.
Yeah, it'll be terrible. And then she told me she's been reading.
Oh God, that's dangerous.
Right.
When women read.
But wait a
things-
minute, right? Tons of monster smut. Monster romance novels.
Oh, porn stuff. Like,
Well, kind of not. It's more romance.
oh, so
Right.
somebody has romantically inclined to
And
be
they're like werewolves and all
Godzilla.
this. Wait, and I thought, right, that's her thing. No, this is more than her thing. She's going to Vienna
Mm-hmm.
this next year to meet all the people that write it because they're all meeting in this huge
Oh,
thing.
fuck that weird shit.
Isn't that strange?
I once had a dream. You know that 60-foot woman thing? The
Yeah.
film? I once dreamed I got lost up her fanny when I was a kid. I was just lost up there like a cavern,
What's
wandering about.
fucking wrong with you?
It was kind of like a choose your own adventure, but it was up a fanny.
I used to have those books.
Aye.
Did you cheat?
Did I fuck?
Oh, fuck.
Fuck you. That's how
I
you've
did
turned
cheat.
out the way. No, you know what I used to do?
Uh-huh.
I'd draw the map as I was going through.
Oh, for fuck.
And then what I would do as well is I'd have a bundle up little sack,
Uh-huh.
and in it I'd have some dried ham, some cheese, and some ribena. And when it said to stop to eat, I'd have a wee snack.
I believe everything you're saying.
I'd have a wee
I
snack.
believe everything you're
I'd
saying.
always get through them.
I would do this.
You'd put your wee finger in it. And
No,
go,
I'd go like that. If
oh,
you had to choose,
cheating bastard.
if you didn't let go of the page,
cheating bastard.
if you didn't let go of the page, no, that you
have
didn't.
no scruples.
And I went, oh no, a monster killed me. I meant to say
oh,
page 12.
fuck you.
That's what I would
You're,
do.
you're like that guy that was cheating at the chess with the thing up his arse.
Did you see the girl with the poker? And they're playing poker, and she plays this hand that's impossible.
Aye.
She wins.
Uh-huh.
And this guy's, no, I'm not having this.
Aye.
And after it, he confronts her and she goes, oh, I'll give you the money back then. That's right, weird. But watch her during it. She panics. And she's only been playing professionally since like lockdown or
So
9 months or something.
She got somebody.
She's playing with this
the
ring.
The ring, you said.
She
Yeah.
turns, takes it off. It's pretty obvious. There's something. She is
Well,
nervous.
This is going to become more and more of a problem.
Mm-hmm. The
And
guys
then
fishing.
it-
Did you see the guys fishing?
No.
Right, they've got their fish bass fishing, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're cutting it open, all the weights are inside it, or there's fish they've bought out of a shop and shoved it inside so you couldn't see it to put the weight on. And people are going mental, going, get the cops. And people are laughing, saying, why are they kidding? These two guys have got over 300 grand in prizes,
Oh my God.
in cash. And it looks like they've been cheating.
Someone will. I watched a documentary about people cheating at like races, running.
Yeah.
Can the folk that get the taxi and then appear at the
Yeah.
last minute? Or guys that's claimed they've got all these fantastic times. And it's all bollocks.
It's all bullshit.
People will lie about anything.
You look at Formula One, I remember there's very strict rules
Mhm.
about the power they get and all this.
Just
And they hidden software
Mhm.
in the fuel cap that opened.
little tiny bits.
A little line, a code gave them an advantage that went in the fuel cap that opened when they used to do refueling.
Oh.
And it's just,
well,
they're always looking for an
the cyclist
advantage.
with a little motor. Just to
Yeah,
give them that little bit.
because you see them having a crash and the
Wheel
wheels
keep-
whizzing for 10 minutes.
Cheating. Oh, the
But they'd film with a thermal
the
camera.
cycling's really cheaty. They're cheating all the
I
time.
watched one guy, and where they were hiding the throttle for it was in the gears.
All right.
So when they're changing gears, if they held it for so long, it would put it on. Clever.
Oh.
In fact, a lot of the technology into bikes that you can go and buy now came from this.
Okay.
But you see them, they knew there was a bit, like for one cyclist, he ran out ahead in front of everyone, not keeping good time. They went, oh, he'll lose his strength. But they knew they were going in an area with trees. So his team went up behind them. He held on the car. They pulled him up to the end, and it gave him an advantage. So the helicopters couldn't see it, and no one was about.
Have you
So
seen
they
the,
had it planned
Have you
out.
seen the guy that planks it?
Yeah. You're not allowed to ride like that.
But is that a setup? That didn't actually happen in a race.
No,
Was
not in a race. That was just
to show
a show that it does it.
Incredible.
And that's why the Superman position,
Aye,
it's limited. You can only go down so low.
aye.
So, because it's all aerodynamics.
Personally, I think they should just be able to do anything like that.
Do what you
Within
want.
the rules, just say you're pushing it. Can folks' legs aren't going to get that? Again, it's all infinitesimal because
Yeah.
human beings aren't going to get any stronger, really. Are
Well,
they?
it was drugs.
Aye.
And then they test better for drugs,
Yeah.
so they get better drugs. Then they're testing better for them, so they get engines in
It's
the
their own
bikes.
blood.
It's
You get your own
crazy.
blood given back to you, but oxygenated.
It's mental.
These fuckers
But
are
there's
all,
so much money involved.
Yeah. There's always money. Full
It's
of
like
cheap
these
folk.
teams, like in the Tour de France and everything, like 100 million.
Oh, it's
And-
crazy stuff.
What?
Aye. Because that day, Bradley Wiggins, he was a cheating bastard.
Everyone.
Cheating bastard.
Everyone cheats.
Daily cheats.
It's mental.
Ah,
Have you cheated like that in something? I've
no, I've
never
never
cheated.
played sport.
I've never
I'm
cheated.
told I wouldn't cheat.
The kind of sports I do, though, you
Yeah.
can't cheat.
well, no,
Like
that's-
surfing,
who cares?
you can't cheat in it. You can't. Well, maybe you can. Maybe
Suppose
someone.
you could get some oxygen spunk.
Then
like-
what would happen?
Well, not oxygen spunk.
How'd you get it delivered?
Like
I'm not into
dolphin,
this.
Dolphin spunk.
What does it do?
Just makes you more thermodynamic.
Thermodynamic. I have a feeling this is what Khaled was talking about. It's like, and not just him. Some people have pointed out that we make stuff up on the spot.
Right.
I'm offended.
Can the film Waterworld?
Yeah.
How long are they claiming
Mm-hmm.
that the Waterworld was around? Because they had a lot of stuff from
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
from our time that had
Mhm.
lasted. He'd a pair of fucking shoes.
They had boats that rust right away.
So it's hundreds of years they were suggesting.
So, yeah, that wouldn't be. Yeah.
How did he have gills in like 200 years?
Evolution or Evosolution
Well, that's speedy.
can happen fast
I'd like a blowhole in
Just
the back
in
of
it.
my head.
because you have to remember
Mm-hmm.
one day
Mm-hmm.
there was a creature
Mm-hmm.
that gave birth to a human.
No, wasn't it that simple?
Yes, it is.
No, there wasn't just one day a chimp going, and out came you.
No.
No, it was incremental.
No. It is incremental.
Mhm.
But that cut-off point.
No, there's not.
No.
No, there's not.
No, it
That's
is.
chicken
You
and
look-
egg stuff. No.
No, it looks exactly the same. It looks exactly the same, and you're the same. But the difference
Subtle
is
difference.
enough
There's
to
the brain.
make you
There's the brain.
the change.
The brain.
That
That's
mutation
the missing
happened
li-
one
That's
day.
the missing link.
But that's what it's like. So what
Mhm.
came first, chicken or the egg?
The single-celled organism. You just have to go back to the very. And then,
No, the egg. Because then something gave birth to that egg that wasn't exactly a chicken, and the chicken was the mutation. The slight difference, you wouldn't notice it, but it was enough
Mhm.
to make it different.
okay.
I may be making that up. It's not like us to do that.
Richard Dawkins probably listens to this when he's having a.
Number 7. A new tattoo.
Oh God.
I've not had the money to do them. I've got 22 to go.
The brave thing to do would be if you started removing the tattoos.
No, that's sore. Have you seen it?
It's fine. I've had it done. It's easy.
You got a tattoo removed?
It got removed. Yes.
It's fucking agony.
No, it's not. A piece
Yes,
of
of
piss.
course it's
Fuck
agony.
No, it's not.
How could I get my arm done?
Simple.
And you seen my girlfriend? She's covered.
You could swap skin
With who?
with your girlfriend.
But she's got more tattoos.
Inside out.
Oh.
Okay, now, if you're wearing a pair of underpants and you have a skid
No,
mark in
no,
there,
you don't. Oh,
you swap them round.
No, you
That's what you
don't.
do with your skin.
you throw them out.
No, skin. Just swap
The
your skin.
skid mark. Oh my God.
That guy, what's the guy with the hat? He did that.
What's the guy with a hat? Let's narrow it down.
He's got the silly hat.
Santa.
No, he got that silly hat. He's a rapper. He did that. Someone
Pharrell.
lying. Pharrell Williams.
Fuck, who's that silly guy with a hat and a
He is a silly
got it.
guy with a hat. Here we go.
I don't like.
He had full sleeves.
Yeah,
He doesn't now.
that's not.
He had them removed. Hundreds of thousands of pounds on some high-tech thing he got done to his arm.
I believe there is a cream that's been developed
Uh-huh.
and it can fade it unbelievably well.
Okay.
And I think that's been developed.
I think the colours
Canadian.
are into it as well. The laser treatment will work, but not on some colours.
I've got lots of bright colours and that.
Yes.
And that's why my colours are still good. No collagen. Look at that.
Well, good. Well,
That's the way it went
there is
on.
a little bit of fading.
Oh no, you just
No, is that the colour? So
that's it. All the colours,
God.
look.
That's some fine work there.
Look at that.
It's like the Yakuza.
And I've got my Ralph Steadman. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Lovely.
You should get like I don't know what.
I have my little star on this side. I've got. That's it. But my
There's
girlfriend, she's got them all
there's
over.
a guy in Dundee called Bobby Snee, and he's got Made in Scotland. He's a gay guy, and he's got Made in Scotland in the back of his head.
Oh, that's where you need to read it.
Right.
So, number 8,
Uh huh.
a world trip.
You've done all that. You're too old to be going.
I've not done a
about it.
world trip.
You've been You've been
Yeah,
far.
but
You've been far.
I want to go further.
Now it's time to settle down, Mike. Just get your feet up
No.
in the mantelpiece.
I'm working so I could take a trip like that and
Oh,
just keep going.
Oh Jesus!
I've only seen a tiny bit of America.
get
I've
a-
not been to Canada.
A place of the world that does Machu Picchu just doesn't need you stomping about.
I
You're
fancy
essentially
Machu Picchu.
you're like a dog spoiling the world by going about.
What about Bolivia?
Shiting everywhere. Or the Bolivians, they've got funny hats. They'd welcome you open arms.
Bolivia would not be great.
You look like somebody that's
Brazil.
lived in altitude.
Argentina looks amazing.
You're like one of those sky bummies.
Mm.
Yeah,
There's loads of places I want to see.
they don't.
Loads.
They don't want to see you.
Bhutan.
They don't want to see you.
Okay, well, I want to go.
Okay.
So, yeah, I do want that.
Uh
Now, here's the one that either of us.
huh.
A gym membership.
Oh fuck.
I'm having a breakdown. I'm not a pervert.
Well, next to us is a cult. People
Yeah.
going about Scientology. It's CrossFit.
CrossFit.
It's
It's
a cult.
weird.
You pay gym member. Fair enough.
They chant. Have you heard them
Yeah.
chanting?
Pay gym membership and go to a place where you can get a cappuccino. And there's a bike and there's a TV and you can cycle and watch loose women. That's a fucking empty shell.
It's strange.
And have you running about in the street?
You come out in the street to run. I've seen this, but they chant.
Oh,
I have watched them taking their weights out into the street on a sunny day.
oh fuck them.
And they're on the road because you got to be seen working out or you're not really going to build muscle.
No, you don't.
And I've watched people vomit. They push them to the point where they're spewing.
They've certain
Can't be
days.
good for
They've
you.
got ugly and good looking day. An ugly day is all the
I've
fat
noticed
folk.
this.
Have you noticed?
Yeah, they separate
They
them.
separate them out because
I've seen
obviously
this.
the fat folk. But they've got this big guy with his top off. He looks like the fucker with the saxophone at the Lost Boys, and he's running beside them. His calves need some work,
I've seen a leg day.
and he's
I've
just like
seen
that.
this.
And his poor fat women just sweated out their
And
fannies.
then if you see one hot girl walking
Yeah,
out,
aye.
10 follow.
tenfold.
They've got all the hot girls here on one day.
Yeah, they have.
I've noticed this.
I always go past them on my bike, but I never pedal. I just use it. I just
Mm.
use the throttle and laugh.
It's just
Out of the
very
way!
strange.
Beep beep beep! Out of the way! Off the road!
Okay. This means nothing
If
to you.
everyone who has a gym membership went to the gym, all the gyms in this country would close down.
That's a good point.
90% of fuckers have got
Just
gym.
don't go.
They like to, I've got a gym membership. I say, so fucking what? That's what I say to them. So fucking what? I'm away to the gym. After your work, I'm away to the gym. I know people that go to the gym before their work and after.
I have to say, during lockdown, there's
Uh-huh.
a neighbour of mine. This young lady was a bit overweight, quite a bit.
She was fat. Just say she was fat.
I'm not going to do that. She worked out.
Did she get rid
She
of it?
not only got rid of it, she bought herself a bike.
Uh-huh.
She's out every day. She goes to yoga. She goes to gym. Because we were in lockdown, she come down where the area I was walking, and I ignored her.
Oh, you didn't know
I
who it
didn't
was?
know who she was.
Oh.
I didn't know. It's incredible the work she's done, and so it does happen.
Bet she'll have stuff hanging somewhere.
Maybe, but you know what? Credit where credit's
The
due.
Mons pubis or
Hard
droop. She'll
work.
have that Mons droop.
God, you just give nothing to nobody,
Mons
do you?
droop, yeah.
Nothing.
There's a
Nothing.
woman in the scheme I grew up in. There's a woman. She was a bit junky,
All right.
but she'd went out one day and started running. Okay, I think she had the Rocky soundtrack when she was doing it.
Oh, wouldn't it make you
And
run
she
now?
just ran round and round and round. And I think she's still doing it.
Still
she
going.
became obsessed with it.
Although, God. See,
As
here's
my
the
mother
thing.
says,
Yeah.
you would thin or you
Mm.
wither.
Yeah.
and you've got a choice between your face and your arse.
Oh.
So if you have, when you get a wee bit older, it's good to put on a little bit of weight.
There's no avoiding it.
Pushes out the wrinkles.
Yeah.
But if you get
Mm.
nobody that does cycling to a high level looks good.
No, they don't. They don't.
These endurance people.
I don't think I'm that vain like you obviously are.
No, I'm not. But endurance athletes just look fucking
I don't know.
awful.
You go and get a Turkish.
It's been a spell.
Nah.
No, that's just because the guy gives me a hand job.
Oh, right. That's what the Turkish means.
That's a Turkish.
I'm a bit slow.
I get a sweet coffee.
Uh-huh.
It puts me in a wonderful and quick sleep. And then I wake up and I'm so relaxed.
Feeling relieved.
Relaxed.
Yeah. Number
I
10.
spring at my step.
Number 10.
Find some very coarse black moustache hairs in my underpants as well.
We're so cancelled with our
Oh,
Turkish
man.
listeners. A games
I
console.
love Turkey. I'd like to go. I've never been. My mum and dad have been in Turkey. Love it.
Everyone I know's been like 50 times.
The
I've never been.
The Turks
never been.
The Turks I've met in this country are superb. Love Turkish food. Excellent.
Yeah, but I've never been. That's another place. See, you do
Yeah,
want
I'd
to
love
go
to go.
places.
I'd love to go to those little ponds where you get in
Uh-huh.
and these little fish nibble at you.
Oh, God, no.
That's in Turkey.
I done that in the Wellgate once.
I bet you did.
But
Oh,
I think
the
they were
feet.
just goldfish.
Okay.
And half of them were flattened with people standing on them.
Fucking horrible.
So, games console.
I've never owned a games console.
I own
Sorry, that's a lie. I had an Atari.
quite a few.
I had an Atari with Pac-Man when I was fucking 8, when people are supposed to play games.
I own quite a
I
few.
bet you do.
And I've seen Logitech have come out with the sort of handheld thing that
No, it's not gonna
connects to my cloud
Uh,
gaming, and
happen.
I'm
too
kind of
busy. I'm no. TV's enough.
Well, I see
not
you
playing-
watch TV. I don't.
Well, but TV, you can do something else while TV's on. You can't fucking do something while you're playing.
I listen to music.
Name a
while
game.
I'm
What's a
playing.
game? A game. Listen, say
Ghost
one.
Recon.
Here we go. You can't do your fucking bills. Can't write the next great novel when you're fucking playing Call of Duty,
But
Fortnite. There we
but
go.
hold on. I work on music. I edit the show.
But you don't eat.
I do. No, I don't spend any time eating.
You're not eating.
I don't do that.
I'll go home at night, 5 o'clock, put the tea on, and that whole thing's get last till about 8.
Oh, you have a no. My
3 hours of just
eating.
cooking
If
and
it's
eating.
over 20 minutes, I've got no interest.
And then what I always do is I always say, I'll leave this for
Mhm.
tomorrow. I always eat at 10 o'clock. I always just go back and eat it at 10.
Oh, you're in trouble. 11 designer watch. You
Oh.
have 50.
No, I don't have designer watches.
What? What do you mean?
I don't have designer watches. I have vintage watches.
They are designer watches.
A designer watch is a.
Have you have a Rolex?
No. No, it's not a designer watch.
Oh, now come on.
That's a fashion watch. A designer watch.
Do you want to know something?
Designer watch is not.
You've just argued your point. I think that's designer watch.
No, it's not designer watch.
Yeah, you're getting annoyed.
If you were to buy a Ben Sherman watch
Uh-huh.
or a Gucci watch, that's a designer watch.
Oh, you're above.
Yeah,
All
I
that.
don't buy that shit. No.
Okay, so you're not having a breakdown.
No, it's fine.
Number 12, music festival.
Hate them.
Nope.
Hate them.
Rubbish.
Garbage. I went to the Barrowlands a few times as a
Mhm.
student. It kind of soured me. They were Glaswegians as well, so they smell quite bad. But they were like pressed against us. Didn't like that. Got tickets to go and see Tea in the Park.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, do I really want to spend 2 days with these people sharing a toilet? Didn't go. Never regretted it.
Oh, I've
Never regretted it.
played at
Mm.
festivals. I've been there as a punter, and I've worked at them
Woodstock
behind the scenes.
1990.
Yes, I hate it.
Came out fucking me.
I hate it.
hate it with passion. Came out and pissed me off to fuck.
What?
Tea in the Park one year.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting a bus somewhere, and all the Tea in the Park kids were coming back into Dundee.
Mm-hmm.
And just at the bus stop,
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
trainers,
Yeah.
shoes, they just
Tents,
abandoned
they're just dumping
perfectly good
everything.
stuff. And I thought, you fucking little cunts. I don't like being. No.
Well, working at it was shit.
Mhm,
Gigging at it,
mhm,
you thought it was going to be good.
mhm.
It was shit.
Yeah.
Attending it was shit.
And
Equally shit.
Yeah, and
I didn't enjoy
the
any side of it.
All the bands will be giving it. They'll be right by number. Say, fuck,
It's-
imagine going somewhere and Kings of Leon step on the stage.
Oh,
There's-
Coldplay.
There's
Deacon Blue.
there's the one in old Scone Palace,
Aye.
and it's like the 80s one in ABC.
Now,
and place.
that's the thing.
And that's just
and
lasses with a prosecco.
I'm just going to have this. Yeah, middle class people who were too scared to listen to that music in the 80s
Yeah.
now say, "Oh, I love that. It's so good." No, you didn't listen to Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
No, you did, you fuck.
You didn't. And I'm going to have to say, Carol Decker of Tapau,
Arsehole.
she's still got her arse out and she's 65.
She's terrible.
Oh my God.
That's
She's still
That's
got
one song.
face like a
song,
full moon.
China in Your Hands. That's her only hit. And that's what she's still
Heart
doing.
and Soul.
Oh,
Heart
God,
and
that's
Soul.
even worse.
Heart and Soul was from the Pepe advert. Pepe jeans. Oh my
I've
God.
had enough of.
Who?
Toya fucking Wilcox.
Everyone's had enough. I've seen her inside out just from her fucking song she puts up.
She's getting her money's worth out of those tits.
Oh, those tits.
It was her and her cock.
Her cock.
And not Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
Not
What's
Wesley
been happening?
Chesney Hawkes was there.
Oh.
And Chesney just
Chesney
asexual son of a bitch, and he was just mesmerised by it. But I think she must do something to their nipples before she... It's awful!
I think they're just the blood pressure.
She's my
behind
mum's
her.
age.
She's terrible.
But
She's terrible.
who's watching that shit?
It's like, that's what happens. It just appears and you got to put it off as quick as
Why
you
does
can.
it come on? Why
Who's
is it?
looking
I'm not
at
looking
it?
at it.
I'm not looking at it and it comes on.
Are they paying somebody?
They have to be.
He's the cuck's fucking burning through his foot. He just loves you looking at
Just
his
looking
wife's
at his
tit.
wife. Oh.
He's paid for them.
But you don't understand.
Who is he anyway? What's the husband? He's in a
Robert
band.
Fripp.
I've seen that band.
He invented Frippertronics. Enough
is he one of
said.
these guys.
Yeah. But he what was it? He was in King Crimson or
was
something.
he?
Something
Is
terrible.
it kind of...
Can't remember.
Nah.
Prog rock nonsense.
Oh!
But she and those tits, and then she tours.
Facelift
and,
as well.
Oh yeah, she looks like a very young sort of looking shaved sloth.
She thinks she's like a milfy kind of...
No, she's not.
She's not.
She's not.
The tits look quite hard. The a program I despise, but every time I iron my clothes, I put on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And that Alexa bitch of mine she's a fucking mouthy cow. Because I say to her, Alexa, stop. And she fucking, half the time she doesn't stop. I've had to say to her, Alexa, fucking stop. So I put on Radio 4.
Mm-hmm.
The Archers comes on. And I'm like, Alexa, stop. And she doesn't stop. She keeps playing. Toya was on the Archers.
Oh no,
She couldn't play herself on the radio.
she couldn't just be
She
herself.
couldn't even be herself. She acted terribly. And it was just,
Oh God.
I could hear her tits.
Oh, I bet you could.
Over the radio.
Clacking together
Clacking.
like click, 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 like
You
clackers.
know, have you heard clinkers? You know
Yeah.
what a clinker is?
Yeah.
On the back of a sheep.
Yeah.
And the bake in the
And it's
sun.
a dunk, dunk. It's
Yeah.
actually a nice sound. It's a very
It's like a wind chime.
yeah.
That's
But
what
it's a
it is.
sheep's arse. You could tell you're very rural.
I am rural.
Your wind chimes are off a sheep's arse. Jesus Christ.
I don't. So, what do you think if you go into somebody's house and they've got wind chimes,
Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher, like
Crystals.
a Buddha,
Or like
Amethyst
yourself
church,
a salt lamp.
Amethyst church, or a sex swing? All these things.
Listen, it's
stranger
not a
danger.
sex swing. It's not a sex swing.
Stranger danger.
It's a comfort swing. I can't sit in it, but anyway.
You're made to sit in it.
13.
You're propped up a little bit when you're getting pegged.
Oh, I'm always propped up.
Uh,
Major renovations to your house. Now, I got a new duvet cover, and because we've had a lot of rain recently, I got a new bucket to get the rain in my room.
A lot of that renovations to your house is funded and generated by neighbourly shit. They're like competing with each other.
Of course it is.
That's bollocks.
But that's why. Okay. Number 14. Expensive alcohol. Well, I don't drink. You don't drink now.
Mhm.
But I do like a coconut milk, and that stuff is like £4.20.
I hate coconut milk.
But it's the like milkshake one I get. It's just pure sugar. Oh,
Is it? I
it's
like
lovely.
oat milk, man.
I like coconut
oat
water. I
Milk,
get that every day.
oat milk is just... I'll give you fucking the skits.
No,
You shouldn't have drink too much coconut.
it's just a...
There's only so much electrolytes you can take.
Oh, I love it.
I'm telling
I've
you.
not had the diarrheas.
That's doing stuff to you you wouldn't have liked.
Sex toys. I do have a new hammer. Can I say that? Is that
Imagine
misogynistic?
Imagine investing in just like one of those flashlights.
I wouldn't touch it.
There's people that go to their work every day and they're working on an arms program. They're building drones to kill people,
yeah.
raptors. And all, can they give
Oh.
them dangerous name? The same as somebody is going into the work every day making a hyper realistic vag.
Yeah. Have you seen the ones where you get a body, but it's just the tits, but the arms and the head and the legs are more expensive? So it's the
Unnecessary.
tits and the
What
vagina.
do you need? Is there a head on it?
No,
Oh,
it's just like you've
that's
chopped
peculiar.
someone
That's
up.
really.
But that's how you save money.
a stranger danger.
But why would you imagine looking down
Have
at
you
that?
seen the ones they get where it's a mask you wear with a fanny on it?
That's what the fuck. What the fuck's wrong with people?
Who's doing that?
We need more religion.
Imagine you walk through. What do you think of this? And you go, what
I mean,
the
I know I'm an atheist, but we need religion. Yeah, so no. Yeah, and when it said I have a new hammer, I didn't mean that. I need
It was the
something
folk who was buying the sex dolls that were the kids' ones.
Oh,
That got banned.
I
Sharpish.
should be. That's terrible.
Fuck.
So, yeah, I'm
They
going to...
they should still sell those.
What?
And the minute somebody buys them,
Oh,
pay them a
that's
bit.
how
They
you
should
get them.
use them.
You've
yeah.
got them.
Yeah. They should.
I think that's what most of the sort of CP online is. Someone visits it and someone's just watching you to get you. That's the way it should be. But it's horrible. So yeah, I don't have a new hammer as a sex toy. I
What about
apologise
they
for
love
that.
it? The alien cock that lays eggs up your arse.
Right, I brought that up the other day and nobody believed me.
What's in there?
That's a thing. I said, no, Goron told me. And they went, oh, that explains everything. So why does he have one? So
I don't have one, but
they think you have one now.
No, I don't have one.
I may have told them that.
But you can get ones that are dragon's cocks as well. And you get ones. Have you seen a horse's cock? You
Oh,
get
it's
those ones.
terrible.
But they love the alien
Looks
one.
like an old aerial off
They give you a mold,
car.
a silicone mold to make. You have to make the eggs yourself out of jelly, strawberry jelly or banana, whatever jelly float, and it melts and runs out your arse.
You have to be mentally ill for that.
But you know how it works. You just have to, and it fires up your arse.
Oh my god!
Who's come up with that?
That's so. This is why you need games consoles. You need to go and get a tattoo or a motorbike. These are people with too much time on their hands.
No, because games is a gateway to perversion.
But I'm not a pervert.
Yeah.
I'd say about a hammer there.
Like
again,
Fortnite is just all mad shit.
Right.
Can you fight? I believe in Fortnite you can be Bart Simpson.
Yeah,
you can be any character.
That's right.
That's weird.
It's just a game.
That leads to sex.
What?
Well, you know what teenage boys are like. They're playing as Bart Simpson. The next minute they're like wanting to fuck a poo.
Oh
or
my
like
god.
Chief Wiggum.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
Weird shit.
Weird
happens.
people. 16.
Overstimulation, mate.
No,
People are overly
understimulated.
People are, oh no.
There's no,
No.
right. It's always young men doing this weird shit. You know what they need? They need to get out, go running. You got to get that energy
when
out.
people were bored,
Physical.
When people were understimulated,
Yeah.
there was less perversion. I think people it just overheats the mind. Everyone's looking for that fucking endorphin.
Overheats the mind.
Overheats the brain.
You actually
sure
resist thinking. Okay, 16. A new house. Wait, am I too poor to have a breakdown?
See, no, here, but I'm correct in what I'm saying. Remember the good old days when you're on the long bus going down to... I used to get the bus from Glasgow home to the Highlands.
Okay.
No headphones.
Nothing.
I was just bored, and I was understimulated. I couldn't read on the bus. It used to make me spew. I just look out the window.
Yeah.
Like a dog.
That's it.
Nowadays, folk are on that bus and they're fucking watching
a
a
film,
porn and
playing a
watching
game.
everything. They just think, I'm going home to fucking rape the dog. They're just having wild
What?
ideas. That's what they're doing. People are overstimulated.
Okay, I'm keeping the phone away from you.
Overstimulated.
Number 17.
All our listeners are over. We're actually overstimulated. We need to speak in a more monotone. We need to keep the subject matter very bland. We need to have one or two topics. We could do a next one. We just do and Dundee weather today.
Well, people like that.
Oh Jesus!
And we do have a. If I go to a more, ladies and gentlemen,
there's a haar coming over the tea.
A haar. Oh, people won't know what a haar is though.
It's a mist.
Fog.
It's a foggy.
And there's 2 A's in it. Welcome to Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Right. God, I would cry that I'm not.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
too
thinking
poor.
the other day.
I'm
Right,
too poor to be.
This is the
What?
kind of thing I
What?
think about because I'm understimulated.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Here we go. You've got sheep. You've got a sheep.
Right.
And the multiple is sheep. It's not sheeps.
Okay.
But it's horse.
Yeah.
But the multiple is horses.
Fish.
Fishes. Pig. Pigs.
Pigs
How do
is.
they decide?
Pigs is.
Pigs. You didn't say pigs is. You go
Well, I
pigs.
could say pigs is. Stop me.
Horse.
I'm having a break. Not a breakdown.
Sheep.
I'm having a Evosolution.
How do they pick it?
What?
How do they pick how these things work? Horses, sheep, pigs.
This
Multiples
is
of
what I'm saying.
things.
You need to stop thinking. I'm going to get
Jesus
you a games
Christ.
console.
Just keep thinking.
So, I'm now realising I might be too poor to have a breakdown. I would cry, but I can't afford
But they
the
do
tears.
say perversions for the upper classes.
No, I know a few. Well,
No,
look
but
at Julia.
back in the day when people just was she a pervert? Would you say?
Nah,
No,
she's bored.
but when folk lived 10 to a flat in Dundee, there was no perversion. They were just fucking the wife till she was dead
Yeah.
and knocking out kids.
And even when she was dead.
Yeah, when she was dead, because nobody would. But Kim, they would only realise she was dead when the porridge wasn't put on the table in the morning.
Number 17.
They'd move in and one of the kids would have to step up.
Oh,
the wife
no,
position.
no. Number 17.
Uh-huh.
A new hairstyle.
Not into
Cheeky
work on.
bat. You look straight in my head, you cheeky fuck. Right, we'll move
I
on.
suppose you could dye it.
To what?
I don't know.
There's not much left. I've got
Nah,
this
man.
Brazilian at the
How
front.
does that look at the front when it's long?
Oh, it goes into two separate
Let's
long
do it
bits like
right here.
that.
I
No,
th-
I'm not doing it.
Kim, we're going to do for charity.
No.
We're both going to grow our hair.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
It would be
I would like to
terrible.
leave the house.
I'd look like Richard O'Brien in, what do you call it? Rocky Horror. What's he called? It'd be the same fucking hair.
No, he had a bit of style about him.
Oh God.
Awful.
18, musical instrument.
You look like Mick Fleetwood.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
but more gone. Number 18, musical instrument. Yes,
No,
yes.
No,
I buy them all.
no.
Okay. 19, an expensive bike. Well, I got a bike. It was expensive for me.
Uh-huh.
So that's...
Do you like Fleetwood Mac?
Yes, I used to like Fleetwood Mac.
I think
I like Stevie Nicks.
Lindsay Buckingham and Stevie Nicks are fantastic musicians, but they've chucked him out the band. They're in their 70s,
And he's always chucked out.
But he's now going. He's doing a solo tour.
yeah.
I had a reviewer that said he was good.
He's always been good.
But
He's insane.
He had a
But he's
heart,
good.
He had a heart attack and
Right.
lost his voice. But he's got his voice back. His wife left him. He's having a
God.
bad week.
He's having a bad
But he
night.
was saying he got thrown out because Stevie Nicks, because he's making faces behind Stevie Nicks at an award thing.
Oh my
But
God.
Stevie Nicks says no. He'd said to them, "You have to put the tour back because I've got a solo album coming out." So they chucked
They're
it.
full. There's
I love
always-
that band.
They've been fighting for
They're
50
so
years.
good.
Great album, Buckingham Nicks. I think it's
yeah, I've heard
1971.
it, yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Stevie Nicks, then holy shit.
Stevie Nicks was so young,
Bonny
and
girl.
but she was good. 5 foot tall,
You'd
tiny
Madonna,
person.
all those fucking solo. Stevie Nicks was the original.
Stevie Nicks albums I was really into. Belladonna, is it Wild Heart, Rock a Little.
She's had too much ketamine, so she's a bit.
Oh yeah.
Still got it.
Well, it was like when they were doing Tango in the Night, and you see her in the video, and she just looks a bit, because to get off of drugs, she had prescription drugs, and she
Oh.
was addicted to them.
They were worse.
So it was just she was
Right.
just fucked up forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. Number 20.
Mm-hmm.
Jewellery. No. I used to wear a lot.
I used to wear a signet ring.
Did you? I can
Yeah,
imagine
with my
that.
initials on it. But it
In case you forgot.
It had it, my mum and dad gave it to me when I was 18,
Okay.
and I had it on my finger every day till 2 years ago.
Really?
And I took it off, and the skin underneath it was all white, like baby flesh. It was like
Oh.
18-year-old.
Did it hurt? The air hurt it?
It came out, it burnt.
Oh my
But
God.
it came off, but it's made my finger wonky. It's still no normal.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well.
It smelled underneath it.
Oh,
Smelled. All that food had
Oh
gone
my
under there.
God. Biscuits.
Oh.
Oh. Now, well, I think we've both passed that test. We're not having a breakdown.
No.
But here's behaviour changes.
Oh, God.
Impulsive.
You are very impulsive.
I bought 2 packets of prawn cocktail crisps the other day for no reason.
You
I
know
just
what I
ate them.
tasted the other day?
I just ate them.
I love prawn cocktail crisps.
Yeah.
It's tomato flavour.
You keep. It's not.
It's not prawn cocktail.
It's not tomato.
It's not
I
prawn
like tomato.
flavour. It's tomato flavour.
They're different.
No, it's not. It's
Oh
just tomato.
man, I don't want to physically
no,
get
it's
in
just-
a fight here, but
It's just because it says it's just because it comes in a pink bag and it says prawn cocktail. It's just tomato.
it doesn't
there's no
taste
diff-
it.
It's exactly the same. You're just being fooled.
I think I'm being gaslit here.
You're being fooled. It's tomato. They don't put prawn into prawn cocktail.
I don't believe it's prawn.
It's like
I
bacon
believe it's.
crisps. There's no bacon anywhere near
That's fine.
Chicken. No
That's
chicken.
fine, but they taste
It's tomato.
different. But it doesn't taste the
Tomato.
tomato.
This is tomato. So I bought prawn. I like prawn cocktail crisps. I
Yeah.
like disco crisps.
Oh yeah,
prawn
they're
cocktail
nice.
disco is disgusting.
Oh
Do you like scampi fries?
yes, they're okay.
They're nice.
They're a bit too. Yeah. Okay, here's the next one.
Uh-huh.
Reflecting on the past.
Oh, gee, nostalgia.
I don't kind of
World's
do
most
that.
dangerous thing.
I have to really
World's
remember.
most dangerous
I can't
thing.
remember back 2 weeks.
World's most dangerous thing.
I'm a bit not too nostalgic.
When people go nostalgic, they always remember the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous as fuck.
The only nostalgia I get, I've said this before, is for music equipment, and I like looking at it and reading about it, but I don't buy it.
No.
Because the equipment I've got now is 100 times better. I was watching
Yeah.
a guy, and he goes through, it's called Bad Gear, and he goes through all the old equipment, and he says 90% of the people watching this show have better equipment than
Yeah.
this could ever
Yeah,
be
yeah.
combined,
Mhm.
but you still desire it. That's why
That's
I watch
foolish.
it.
Aye, okay.
Yeah, that's why I watch it. But I don't buy any of the old stuff. I've got much better gear now.
Okay.
That's the only nostalgia I get. I'm always
Mhm.
very excited about new stuff.
Yeah.
I'm always very excited about that. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But so I'm not reflecting on the past.
No.
You know.
Best not to.
Next one. Trying to find purpose and meaning.
There is none.
Well, I know that, and I know the meaning of life.
There's none.
But here's my theory on the meaning of life.
Waste of time.
The meaning of life is the fact that we're humans and we asked that question. That's
Yeah.
the meaning.
That's
We were able to ask that question.
It's a
What
curse,
is the
isn't
meaning?
it? Ducks are happier than people.
So,
Never see a sad
happiness.
duck. Never see a sad duck.
Love a duck.
Never
You
see
get
a
little
sad
trainers
duck.
for them.
Never see a sad duck.
I love ducks, but I think that's my theory.
Ken what animals are sad sometimes?
What?
Dogs.
Elephants.
Know why they're sad? They live with us. We've
No,
made them sad.
They're sad. They're sad because they're destroying the planet, little
There's
fucks.
shitting everywhere.
Not all of them. There'll be some sort of middle class ones that are sitting in runways trying to stop jets taking off. Good for those dogs. So, but that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
We ask, what's the meaning of life?
Meaningless.
But we're able to.
Utterly meaningless.
You make your own meaning.
No, you don't. You fool yourself into thinking there's meaningless.
Yeah, we may even fool ourselves into believing we're conscious. We could go down that route. But what you do is you realise that you're nothing. You realise you're a speck of dust on a speck of dust on a speck of dust. It means nothing in the grand scale of things. So out of that, you create your meaning. You find happiness. You find joy. You find silliness.
No.
You do it.
By making people happy, but they're pointless as well, so there's no point. I think I'll stop doing this podcast. I think I'm just going to go somewhere and just sit.
You're the type of person who would be nihilistic, but you couldn't be bothered. What's the point?
I'm too bored. Yeah.
I would be
I'll
nihilistic,
just
but what's
carry
the
on
point?
feeding my desires. Just feed myself with food. Just peperamis. See how many peperamis I could eat in a day. How many could you?
Desire to experience new things.
No,
Yes,
that's
I'm very
overrated.
much like
Who
that.
cares? I don't care.
I give,
People go, have you been ice skating? I'm like, no.
on my birthday,
No.
I give Julia and Suzanne a hug. Hey, I'm
I know
experiencing
what
new
you were
things.
up to.
I didn't like it, but I did
You
it.
hugged Mr. Gaboto. Good bastard.
I liked that though, and I wouldn't let go. I was not going to let go.
Face.
Panicking. But I was going to
If I'd had a piece of coal,
yeah.
I could have put it between his bum cheeks and his
You would have had
tension.
a,
A
I would have
diamond.
created a diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, Mr. Go, shout, give us a shout, and we'll start a diamond business.
Set it up, yeah.
And she's just up there. I give him a hug for that.
Seconds.
It was 20 seconds too long,
Yeah.
and I could feel him starting to go.
His
Hold on,
furnace.
I need to
His
escape.
cheeks would be like a furnace,
We get diamonds,
like a centre
There's
of the earth,
but diamonds
Like
are
the magma.
semi-precious. Who cares?
like the
we need
molten
something.
core.
How do you make a sapphire? That's where the money is.
Okay, maybe make a sapphire. Yeah.
Okay, now here's one that I don't even understand.
Oh.
You suddenly get a concern about your status in the world. Is it about
But
how other people perceive you, or how you're going to leave a mark?
That's exactly the same.
I don't feel
Because
it.
if nothing's any point. So Prince or Pauper are all insignificant.
Yeah, your nihilism is bringing me down, man.
Because there's people that think they're important in
Yeah.
society, but you don't know. Can Hitler? He's still up there. People
Yeah,
still
okay.
remember Hitler.
Okay.
But a lot of people, they thought Rudolph Valentino.
Yes, you've
He-
said this before.
He
You're
was incredibly
absolutely
famous.
right. Yeah.
Forgotten. Julius Caesar. He's still kicking about. They're going about the Queen. The thing is, the Queen didn't do anything.
None, nothing.
It's like Lady Di's she'll be forgotten. She didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything.
There's nothing to carry her name. Nothing in history books.
This is true.
Henry VIII.
But I don't need to. Do you feel you need to leave
No,
a
I
mark?
don't give a fuck. I wouldn't even have a
I
gravestone.
think I agree. When I'm gone, just
because eventually everybody knew he's dead. So
my
what's the
dad.
point?
My dad didn't want anything.
What's the
Never
point?
got it.
There's no point.
Didn't want anything. There's no gravestone to visit. There's nothing. Says no.
Get yourself cremated, And then I'd get those ashes, the cremains, as they speak
My-
about, sprinkled in places.
My
I ate a guy's ashes. Did I tell you that?
what the fuck?
I was walking through a rose garden next to the Royal Infirmary, windy day, and suddenly I get all this stuff in my face and it's in my mouth, and I'm like, oh, and it's crunchy, and I'm like, and I look, and here's this old lady cowping out her husband's ashes downwind.
Downwind. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it didn't taste good.
No, it didn't.
Didn't taste anything.
Didn't taste like anything.
No, my dad said
Human beings are supposed to taste like pig meat, long pigs.
salty.
Quite salty.
He said to me,
Pre-seasoned.
when I'm gone, he says he goes past these graveyards.
Mm-hmm.
He says kids could be playing there. He says I'm not going to take that from the living. I want to be gone.
Yeah.
And I really believe in that.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be turned into a tree or
'Cause
not.
I don't really
Get rid
want
of me.
to visit graveyards. I don't want to go and... I like wandering about a graveyard, but I would never think of going and visiting a relative.
I have loads of relatives I've
Well,
never
I
been
just-
ever.
they're not there.
They're not
There's
there. It's
nothing
just.
there. They're there. There's bits of them there.
But that's.
The bit
Grotesque.
as a person. The minute you're dead, you're nothing.
I think it's grotesque.
The spark is gone.
Yeah,
It is grotesque.
It's grotesque.
But these tombs, like you go up Dundee, Balgate Park, this massive tombs, just hubris. These huge marble things.
I hate that. There's one
They
you
should all
just
be
get past
smashed down.
Yeah, you just get past the bridge going up there, and there's a big
Huge
pointy
thing.
thing. Yeah, you know the one I mean.
Should
Pink,
be detonated and smashed.
pink granite and
Yeah,
everything.
fuck
It's
them.
like a huge cock.
Some bloody, what was he? Some jute bar.
Some industrialist.
Who gives a
Yeah, who
fuck?
cares? You've got that's the way I should be
Elon,
buried.
I
It's
see
crazy.
Elon Musk would have a big grave for himself, wouldn't he? That fuckwit.
And you'd probably still have to charge it.
He's pontificating about Ukraine just now.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
That's like listening to us
Shut the
having an
fuck up,
opinion.
man.
No, don't listen to people
He-
like us.
The BBC are doing it's the Elon Musk show. They've believed
Oh
the
my
hype.
God. You can't believe it. He's fucking robot
They
the
just
other day annoyed me.
everyone goes to him. They're like, "What does hold on, shut up, children. Let's ask a real adult. Elon Musk, what do you think about anything?" I've never heard him give a cohesive argument to anything.
No, coherent. You're looking
Coherent.
for. He
Cohesive.
is coherent.
Cohesive, coherent,
Coherent.
cohesive.
Do you know what I mean? It
Coherent.
is prawn cocktail, man.
Okay.
It is.
It's tomato. But
He's a fucking.
he's a
Fuckwit.
fraudster. He's a fraudster.
He's a piece of
Utter
shit.
fraudster.
Can't stand him.
No.
Can't stand him. I've got no
And
interest.
see how he walks.
I wonder how many people are still waiting on their cyber truck, or the other people waiting on their cyber wagon. You know, the big truck. 3-4 years ago it was meant to be in production.
Nothing. Is he
It's
made?
never coming.
The cars are still chugging out.
Well, I think
But I don't
he's
think it's really
the highest
him.
value car company in the world, but it makes less than 1% of cars in America. There's shenanigans. Although he's buying Twitter.
What do you mean he's going to buy it?
No, he's buying it. He's buying it. You know, he was trying to pull out of it. They were going to take him to court because I think they could compel him to buy it. And he's just went, I'll buy it. So he's going ahead with the purchase. It's like $44 billion for Twitter. It's not worth it.
That's not his money.
He doesn't have those sort of cash resources.
Doesn't have that
So
money.
where's this coming from? I think
Do you think-
Tesla's in trouble.
Do you think there's a lot of? Do you think there's a lot of shady dealings going on there?
I have no idea.
I
It
think
just
it's
doesn't
money
seem right.
laundering.
It doesn't seem right.
It's not
There's
his-
something going on.
Yeah, the whole thing's bollocks. He's into crypto and he's into a lot.
Yeah, you're into crypto if you're the top of that pyramid.
Yeah,
But you don't want to get into your NFT a year after everyone's bailed on it.
yeah.
You're done. You're done. Final one.
Fuck you, Elon Musk. Hope you're listening to this. cunt.
Loss of interest in certain relationships. Now, I think that happens when you hit about 40. You start changing and you just get sick of some people. I mean, I'm apathetic. I'm apathetic about most of it. Yep, fair enough. But no, I think that happens
Friendship,
at that age.
having a friendship, it takes some work.
It takes work and I just don't have the time.
Yeah, no, I've got some good friends, and you
I
just
don't.
you have to do that work. You
I
have to phone and keep. Yeah.
I know Susan, but we stay apart.
She's
We stay
weird.
apart.
You two are weird.
She's very weird. She likes her house. She's just very apart.
Doesn't go out.
No, I know my girlfriend and I see her maybe once or twice a week.
That's enough.
And That's it.
Uh-huh.
And you, I think I see you more. I certainly talk
Oh
to you
God,
more.
that's the most depressing thing.
I talk to you more than I talk to anyone else. That's true. That's true.
This is cathartic.
I don't. Yeah.
This is like therapy.
So yeah, I don't think I'm having a breakdown.
No.
I think I'm okay.
You think you're fine? I think you're fine, mate.
It was just because I was cutting my clothes up the other night. Everyone came, you're going mental, and I'm like, no, I'm just having a moment. Just give us it.
Cutting your clothes.
It's a long story,
I don't.
but the point is, I think I'm okay due to Khaled, his intervention in my
God,
life. It was him that started it, so he's all to blame.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend will be getting in touch with you. She's mad. Because I don't let her see any of the messages I get. And she goes, what was the words in it that's made this happen? And I just feel I'm evolving to the next stage where I'm not going to have opinions.
You'll grow gills. Like,
I'm just going to be
it's
silly.
Like
They're going to be silly gills.
Silly gills.
Silly gills I've got.
You would have gills like
on my forehead.
It's an axolotl. It's got those big,
Oh God, that'd be
frilly
amazing.
pink things.
Oh Jesus,
I can imagine you being like an anglerfish, just with a light thing at the front of your
that'd
throat.
be great. Like on From Beyond.
Oh, wonderful. Pineal
I
gland.
love From Beyond. From Beyond and Reanimator. Oh,
Barbara Crampton.
oh, Barbara Crampton and
Still
Jeffrey
looking
Combs.
well.
She looks great, and she's
Looking-
still acting, still doing
Still
it.
doing it.
Love her.
Proper
But Jeffrey
scream queen.
Combs is.
Oh,
He is
the way
wonderful.
he is superb.
Watch him in Reanimator.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anything he done,
Yeah.
but in The Frighteners. He's
Oh, yeah,
great
he's
in The
great in The
Frighteners.
Frighteners,
He's
great.
the only good thing about The Frighteners, actually, but he's
He
wonderful
was in
in it.
Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
He
And
was.
he was good.
And he was
as
great
well.
in
He
that.
was good in that.
And the guy out of, what's he called, out of not Psycho, fucking hell, Dirty Harry, who played the Psycho in the first
Yeah.
one, he was in Deep Space Nine as well.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All in
As
it.
a
He
Cardassian
was
or
a
something.
good guy. He was a kind of good, vaguely good guy. Yeah.
Very good, very good. We digress.
Uh-huh.
I'm all right, people. I'm all right. I've got an Evosolution.
Listeners, it's like the cantina. I'm like Han Solo. I've got a gun taped
gun.
under the.
I'm
And
fine.
when I see anything going wrong, I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna take him out.
See that? You're too slow. If that was a gun,
Got a listening device, a tracking
I'm
device.
sure it's got a listening
Hold on,
device
is
in
this
it.
open?
Does it go? Oh God, it does. Is there a listening device in there? No, he's glued it in.
Just glued that in.
Very clever, Mr. Goboto.
Ah-ha-ha-ha.
Very clever.
We're on to you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah. Enjoy your day.
Evosolution.
I'll let you all know how the beard thing went.
Oh,
The
fuck,
experience.
Yeah,
The
sounds
experience. That's an experience. I'm going to get an experience.
exciting. I don't think it's a breakdown experience.
No, it's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, until next time.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Laters.
Tada, tada, tada. Oh!